Good evening, one and all who are watching this live on YouTube. You're watching SMPL 5.0. There's a match that is happening between NSCI and DDPL right here in Lonavala. It's a hill station. It's very sunny today. It's all set. The umpires are set. The batters are set. The field look all set. We are starting with the first match from the mountains end with a spinner. A flight to delivery to begin. A defense being done on the front foot. Kunal starting the over for the team. NSCI had won the toss and they had decided to field first. First extra run being scored as a wide. The weather looked beautiful today. Very beautiful today. We know that this is Lonavala and in the second inning you might see some of dew that would come in. A dew factor is there, which is why maybe the captain of NSCI have decided to field first. Beautiful action that the bowler Kunal has a shot that's been played towards the point. Good stop being done by the fielder there. A good field setup being done. This is the power play in progress at the moment. Two fielders being sent out on the leg side. There's a long on being sent out. There's a mid wicket. He's been moved a bit finer there as per the request of the bowler. And looks like the first wicket. Yes, it is. An extra run and a stumping being done as well. That's the first wicket. It was a wide delivery though. Good stumping being done. Good stumping being done. So the first wicket falls. Pankaj has to come back. He's been stumped. He should have stayed there. He wanted to charge. He wanted to score something for the team. He tried his best, but could not do what was expected out of him. It was a flighted delivery. Wide delivery though, and the great work being done by the keeper. Great work done. So the first wicket falls already. 2 runs on board. Both the runs being scored not from the bat. They are into extras. And the first wicket has already been fallen for the DDPL. Shiv Narayan is the new man who just stepped in. Another left-handed batsman. The field would remain the same. That's a start that the NSCI would be expecting. They have already got a wicket. A flighted delivery again to the new batter. Shot that's been played towards the covers area. A dot delivery. What an over this has been. What a way to start the first over for the team. Short pitch delivery played very nicely, and look at the work being done inside the circle by the cover fielder. What a stop that is. He literally saved 3 runs for the team. That's the first run coming out of the bat. A strike has been rotated. Field change is happening because right hand, left hand combination is there. Hitesh facing the first delivery, playing that straight toward the fielder standing inside the circle. So an interesting over comes to an end. Couple of extra runs being scored, but the main thing, they have got the first wicket and the breakthrough for the team. So first over completed, 3 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. This is SMPL 5.0 Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Paramount Sports and Nutrition official sports nutrition partner, and Trupti official food partner. Another spinner coming in from Mountains End, Preetham. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. There was a fielder was standing inside the circle, which is why he decides to sweep the first ball and gets the first boundary for the team. A good shot that is. It was all set. He was waiting for such kind of a delivery, and he gets that from Preetham and scores the first boundary for the team. This has been a high-scoring wicket. We have seen that in the past as well. There hasn't been any change. 170 runs, 180 runs we have seen in almost every single matches. If you take a count of 10 matches, you would see at least 7 to 8 matches where you would see a total of 170 or 180 runs being put up by the team batting first. There's a field change happening. Long off coming inside the circle. There's a fielder sent back on square leg. Short pitch delivery there. Good work. That's the right way to do it. Get a boundary for your team, rotate the strike on the next. That's the good way to do it. A single being taken, a good start for the over with a boundary and a single. A flighted delivery again. Hitesh wanted to play that towards the gap that was there between the point and the third man fielder, but the ball goes straight toward the third man. No run there. And there was an appeal. There was an appeal. It was hitting the pads. But the umpire said it was going towards the leg side. It has hit the edge of the bat, which is why the umpire says not out. Shiv Narayan comes back on strike at the moment. Hitesh rotating the strike, going back off the strike. A beautiful delivery, a flighted delivery. And Shiv Narayan plays that very nicely towards the fielder standing inside the circle, and third man gets a single and rotates the strike for the team. So this is what happens usually. You will see when you see a right and a left-hand batsman batting, when a combination of right-handed and left-handed is there, the fielder have to keep running every single delivery. Whenever there's a change on the strike, they have to keep running. Another flighted delivery hitting the bottom edge of the bat, and a dot delivery to end the over. So 2 overs being completed, 10 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. The over starts with a dot delivery again. Kunal is the man who's already got a wicket for the team in the first over of the match. Just to give you a reminder, this is SMPL, where you would see four overs of power play, and 2 overs would be kept. 2 overs would be kept as super search. There was an appeal from the entire crowd, entire fielders standing inside the circle, and they thought it was an edge. But the umpire has no pressure at all. He takes his own time and gives as not out. Third delivery of the over. This time Shiv Narayan wanted to charge. This is not that he should be doing at the moment, because they've already lost the wicket. They need to build up a partnership for the team at the moment, because this is a good batting pitch. They should take some time and try and find the gaps, which they are not able to do it yet. Just a boundary that we have seen in the previous over on the first ball from Shiv Narayan. No run yet from this over. And look at that shot out of nowhere. He decides to go above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle. The umpire says it was going all the way for a boundary. This is the second boundary of the bat coming from Shiv Narayan. And look at the shot. Look at that connect. All perfect. Knew where the fielders were. One bounce goes for a boundary. This is the boundary being scored on the previous delivery. We have to see what kind of a plan that Kunal would have for Shiv Narayan. Or is he planning for another boundary? Looks like he did, but it goes straight toward the fielder standing inside the circle. So we come to the end of the third over. The scorecard moves to 14 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Pritham continues from the mountains end. At this time he has Hitesh and strike. A flighter delivery started, goes in the air for a while, but there's a protection being kept outside the circle as long off. He will cut that off and saves 3 runs for the team. So a single being taken. It becomes very difficult for a right-handed batsman to score on a left-handed spinner or a pace bowler, but a left-handed to a left-handed batter is a great contest to watch. A flighter delivery again, and the result remains the same. The result remains the same. A boundary again. Shiv Narayan is the man who strikes well. He has played some great innings for the team, and look at the way he is playing at the moment. The safest area of the ground above the head of the umpire towards the side screen. It goes again for a boundary. A quicker one there. And a quick shot being played toward the leg side, but the square leg standing outside the circle. Good field setup. Single being taken. 20 runs on board at the moment. This is the 4th over, the last over of the power play. A flight to delivery again. Wanted to defend that, which he did successfully, in a dot delivery again. At this moment, we haven't seen any hard hitting being done by Hitesh. He's taking his own time. He's trying his best, but unable to connect well on delivery that are coming to him. A dot delivery again. Last delivery of the over. Last delivery of the power play. 6 runs out of these 5 deliveries. A flight to delivery, plays in the air for a while and finds the gap between those fielders and gets the first boundary. So boundary to end the power play, and a boundary, a welcome boundary, I would say, for Hitesh, as he was not connecting well, which he did now, and he should be happy with that connect and getting the boundary for the team. So 4 overs being completed, 6 runs every over. That's the run rate that we see at the moment, which means 24 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. That there is end being changed for Kunal, but I'm sure the kind of delivery that he's bowling to every single batter, he wouldn't change that. He's coming from wet and joy and at the moment. Shiv Narayan wanted to play that toward the leg side, but it was going outside leg. That's a wide delivery to start the over. When you know that Shiv Narayan is connecting pretty well, I think you should keep a fielder outside the leg stump towards the fine leg area, because he loves sweeping. But the fine leg has been kept inside the circle by the captain. That's a decision that's been taken by the bowler and the captain. So they rotates the strike. Hitesh comes back. Hitesh strikes that towards the long off. Gets a single. A good field setup that's been done by the captain of NSCI. He's kept the right fielders in the right areas. And the bowling performance that's been shown by both the bowlers till now, Kunal and Pritham. They have bowled in the right areas where the captain is expecting them to be. So there's a square, there's 2 fielders standing on the leg side, because this man, Shiv Narayan, loves to strike on the leg side. He's playing pretty well, he's connecting pretty well. He knows what kind of a role that he should be playing at the moment for the team. On the other side, you have Hitesh who's rotating the strike. That's the right thing to do. When you have a set batter standing there, a side change that's been done.
to Hitesh. Shot that's been played towards the covers area for a single, a protection that's already there outside the circle. I'm just waiting for the first maximum to come in. I'm sure the viewers who are watching this match live on YouTube would be expecting Shiv Narayan to bring that first maximum. But on the other side, what I expect is Hitesh will be the man who will be scoring the first maximum for the team. Let's wait and watch who wins. There was a request from Shiv Narayan to rotate the strike, but Hitesh says no, let's not take a risk because we have enough overs to play. We have 15 overs after this. We need to score something big for the team, and they are the set batters at the moment. Last delivery of the over. Plays that towards the fielder standing inside the circle. On covers, so 5 overs being completed. 30 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Again, a spinner being brought in, yes. I'm just awaiting if they have any pace bowlers in that department because this is the third spinner we are seeing in the first 6 overs. And a left-arm spinner again. So they have Akshar Patel, they have Kuldeep Yadav, and they have Ravindra Jadeja. A beautiful delivery right in the area which is needed. A flight to delivery again, hitting the edge of the bat but successfully getting a single and bringing back Shiv Narayan on strike. This is the 6th over in progress. First over coming in from Yash from the wet and Joyan. Shiv Narayan all set there. Scored some great boundaries for the team till now. He's playing sensibly. It's not just he's trying to hit hard every single delivery. He's playing very sensible at the moment. And it stayed low. That's the reason he could not connect that. It stayed low for him. He wanted to score that towards the offside. That's an issue with this pitch. You would not expect much bounce on this pitch. You would have to stay low while you're batting. Flighter delivery again, hitting the edge, going toward the third man. No run there. Good over. Good over coming in from Yash. Just 2 runs off that over. The scorecard stays 32 runs on board after 6 over being completed. And the viewers are still waiting for the first pace bowler coming in from the NSCI. This is going in the air.
Is this going to be the first maximum? Yes, it is. So I win the challenge. This is what I was telling the every viewer who is watching this match live. We knew that how hard Shiv Narayan is batting, but I knew that this man has a lot of hunger and he wants to strike well and gets a confidence back in him. And with that, I'm sure he will get that. What a shot that is. It wasn't a bad delivery, but the connect that was being done by Hitesh was amazing. Brilliant shot that is. And look at the change of the connect that is happening after that maximum. That was a hard shot that was being played toward the offside. Partnership building up because we have seen the first wicket falling in the first over itself. Again, a shot that's been pulled. And it's a drop. It's a drop. He gets alive. He gets alive. We have to wait and watch if this has gone all the way after being hit the hands of the fielder. Let's wait and watch. It was going in the air and has gone all the way for a maximum. Could have been a wicket, but this man has changed the gear. He has changed the momentum in his batting. He just faced 4 deliveries and scored 13 runs for the team. That's the right way to go. Now on the other side, I'm sure Shiv Narayan would be happy with the maximum that he has seen from Hitesh. But that will bring a lot of confidence in him that he can play freely. Because we knew that just before this over, he was trying and staying there, rotating the strike, getting some boundaries for the team and wanted to build up a partnership. But on the other side, if you get a good support from the other batter, it becomes a successful partnership. Last delivery coming in from Kunal. And he completes his spell with 26 runs being given. Not a bad spell, I would say. And just before this over, he was being scored only for 13 runs out of his 3 overs. But Hitesh takes it to 26. So 7 overs being completed, 45 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Just coming back after. Oh, look at that. Look at that connect. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it is. 3rd maximum coming out of this man. Hitesh has decided that he would target every single over now because he's taken enough time. He's understood the pitch. This was a delivery that every right-handed set batsman would be expecting to come in from the spinner, which he does, and the shot being played above the head of the umpire for a maximum to start the over. A good comeback that is from Yash. Right in the money. Beautiful delivery after being hit for a maximum in the first delivery. 51 runs on board after that maximum. It is hitting the pad. It was going towards the leg side. We can see that very clearly. So 2 dot deliveries now, which is a good thing. Yash would be happy with that because he's been scored for a maximum in the first delivery itself. Again, a shot that's been connected well. Is it going toward the fielder? It goes as 1 bounce. For a moment, this man would have had his heart in his mouth. As soon as he saw that the ball was landing in the safest area and the no man's land, he would be happy. Strike has been rotated. Shiv Narayan comes back on strike. Is that a wicket? Is that a wicket? Yes, it is. The second wicket falls. The second wicket falls in the same way. The batsman wanted to charge to a spinner and loses his wicket. He was all set. He should have stayed there. Both the batters being stumped by the keeper. Great work behind the stump. So a short inning of 20 runs, with 3 boundaries being scored by Shiv Narayan, comes as stump back to the pavilion. So the second wicket falls for the team DDPL. Well, after being hit for a maximum, he's got a wicket for the team and a set batter, Shiv Narayan, being sent back by Yash. Ashok is the new batter who stepped in. A lot of left-handed batters are there in this particular team because we have seen all the left-handed batters stepping in. This is the third man who stepped in as a left-handed batsman. So a single to end the over, a successful over comes to an end. 8 overs being completed, 53 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. A bowling change that's been done. Sunil coming in from the wet and joy end. First right-handed bowler that we are seeing at the moment, because we have seen all the spinner being the left-handed spinner. A dot delivery to start. The way Ashok is connecting at the moment, he's trying to hit every single delivery hard. Maybe that's the way he plays. Look at that. Look at that. This is not the way you should be staying there when you have just stepped in on the pitch and when you know that you need a partnership that should be built up for the team. Again, a wicket that has fallen. 2 wickets back to back in quick succession. When you have a other batter set, you should be staying there with him and trying to make a good partnership. But here, a wicket falls. So Ashok falls on 1. It was a straighter delivery coming in. Look at that. Not the right way. He was not at all in the line where the ball was being pitched up. He just wanted to hit every single delivery hard and wanted to start with a boundary or a maximum. So 3 wickets have been fallen. 9th over in progress. Jigar is the new man who just stepped in. A right-handed batsman now. Sunil has already provided a wicket for the team in the first over itself. We have to wait and watch what kind of a plan that Jigar has at the moment, because I'm sure the batsman would had some discussion with the captain of DDPL that he wants to stay there, and the captain would surely want a batter to stay there with Hitesh at the moment because he's connecting well, scoring some good runs for the team. Starting his inning with a single from Jigar. So he's off the mark. Hitesh comes back on strike, facing a right-handed spinner for the first time in this inning. Again, a shot that's going in the air. Will this go straight in the hands? It does. What is happening? What is happening? We have seen 3 wickets. We have seen 3 wickets in quick succession. Oh, what we have witnessed. We have witnessed some great bowling and a wrong selection of the shots. Wasn't a delivery that should have been a wicket, but has been a wicket. So Sunil is doing the great work for the team. His arm action is very, very calm. He doesn't try anything hard. He's pitching in the right areas and getting the right results for the team. Wicket number 4 falls. 9th over in progress, 54 runs on board. Jignesh stepping in. Both the new batters, all thanks to this man Sunil with the right arm. The golden arm for the team at the moment, who's got 2 wickets already in his first over. 5th delivery of his first over. Great seam position. Now, this is what I said, that he's not trying anything hard. He's hitting the right areas, trying to find the right areas to get a wicket or a dot delivery for the team. Just a run being scored in 5 deliveries and 2 wickets. What an over this has been. So Jignesh takes a single to end the over. So 9 overs been completed. A successful over from Sunil comes to an end. 54 runs on board, 55 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Yash coming in with his 3rd over. He's got a wicket for the team in the previous over. A dot delivery to start. A flighted delivery there to Jignesh. Plays that straight towards the fielder standing inside the circle, but good running between the wicket. Jigar says, let's take a single. And on the other side, Jignesh gives the right thing, gives the thumbs up and takes that single. This is the 10th over in progress. 56 runs on board. 4 runs that we have seen in the last 2 overs, but they have lost 3 wickets. Jigar is on strike. There's a field change that's been requested by Yash. He's got an extra fielder on the offside. I'm sure they would want to put up some pressure because both the batters are new to the crease. They would want to put some pressure on both of them. That's the right thing to be done. I wouldn't mind if we see another fielder that will be bringing in the slips. I think that's the right thing to do. See, this is what I was just saying. This is what I was just saying. Even if you bring in a slip fielder in place, that would put more pressure on both these batters because both of them are new to the crease. Captain Karan would be very happy with the performance that he has seen from his bowlers and the fielders that has happened in the last couple of overs. We haven't seen any misfields happening except that particular catch that's been dropped on the long off. But they have done some good work in the field. Flighted delivery right on the money. Jigar defending that, going on back foot, knows that he should be staying there because they have enough overs to face. Not sure how many batters are left in this department because they have already sent back 4 set batters to the pavilion. A shot that's been played straight towards the fielder standing outside the circle in the cover area for a single. So second run that's been scored in this over. A tie to 1 coming in from Yash. So 10 overs being completed. 57 runs on board, and we will have a quick drinks break. A man with the golden arm comes back, an end being changed, but I'm sure the way he's bowling wouldn't be changing. He's coming in from the mountains end at the moment. He would get a bit of bounce because we have seen that in the past matches. A dot to start the over from Sunil. Sunil has got 2 wickets for the team already in his first over. And look at the shot coming in. This is going way, way, way. And look at that work that's been done. We would have to check that. We would have to check that. Let's wait and watch. And the umpire says it's a 6. A great shot that was. Another shot that's been played towards the covers area. It's a dot delivery. Short pitch delivery. It stayed very low. And the umpire says, it's a no ball. I think that was being pitched outside the pitch, which is why the umpire says it's a no ball, because that's the ideal rule. If the delivery is being pitched outside the pitch, it would be considered as a no ball. And a free hit coming in, the first free hit. Jigar is on strike. He has Sunil coming in. Jigar has got a license to open his arms and try to hit something hard on this particular delivery. Flighted delivery, wanted to strike that for a boundary, but couldn't connect that well. It's a good delivery. It was a free hit, but it's a good delivery. Pitched up right on the money. Jigar comes back on strike. It's a delivery pitching outside off. The umpire says, I want to open my arms and give it as a wild delivery. So first extra run coming in from Sunil. They have been very good, keeping very limited extras in this inning, because we have seen the first over was being started with 2 wide deliveries. And in this over, we have seen 2 extras. One was a no ball, one was a wide. Quick single being taken, and that's a good work. That's a good work in the field as well. Trend runs being scored already in this over. My bad, 11 runs being scored because this man had given just 2 runs in his first over. Field change that's happening at the moment. Sunil is asking the covers fielder to move a bit towards his right hand side. Last delivery. A good delivery, a good shot that's been played, and there's a fielder standing there. Bit of misfield, which is why Jigar and Jignesh is able to take a single. So a successful over comes to an end. 12 runs being scored in that over, so 11 overs being completed, 69 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now a new bowler being brought in, Aditya, a left-arm spinner coming in with his first over from the mountains end. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. It goes for a boundary. Now Jignesh decides to score something good for the team. It was a short pitch delivery. It was a short pitch delivery. And the batsman connects that well. A good delivery to come back. A good delivery to come back. And gets a single. That's the right thing. 5 runs on first 2 deliveries. And a good delivery there. Jigar getting the edge of the bat, but will be able to get a single for the team. Now that's the right thing. Even if you're scoring a boundary or a maximum in an over and getting singles in every single delivery, you get an over of 9 to 10 runs, which is the right thing. When you have a situation like this where you have lost 3 quick wickets, Jigar and Jignesh is doing the right thing. They are rotating the strike, staying there, not trying anything out of the box. A quicker one towards the offside, but a good shot that's been played and a good work as well by the point fielder, saving another run because there was a fielder standing in the deep on the covers area. A good delivery there and a good shot that's been played towards the fielder standing inside the circle, gets a quick single. The J factor is working at the moment for DDP. Jigar and Jignesh are the ones that I'm talking about. Last delivery of the first over from Aditya. A quicker one and a shot that's been played very nicely towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there in deep. And they get successfully a single to end the over. So Aditya's first over comes to an end. 12 overs been completed. 78 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Again, a bowling change that's been done. Krishanyu coming in from the mountains end. They have a lot of spinners in that department. Team NSCI has a lot of spinners in that department. I think this is the 5th spinner that I'm seeing at the moment. And especially left-arm spinners that they have. We haven't seen any pace bowler in that department. A shot that is going in the air. Will this be a maximum, the biggest of the evening? What a shot that is from Jigar. He plays that with the entire strength, targeting the first new spinner who's just stepped in the first over. It has gone way above the head of everyone standing there. What a shot and what a view that is. That view gives you a reminder that you're playing somewhere in Dharmashala. a maximum in this over. Will this be the biggest over of the evening? We have to wait and watch because Jigar have changed the momentum at the moment. It was a delivery pitched outside of. The umpire says it was inside that line. Jigar expected that to be a wide ball. A good delivery to come back from Kushanu. Again, a shot that is going in the air. There's a fielder standing there, but wouldn't be able to reach till the ball. So they get a single. 8 runs of the first 4 deliveries. Couple of deliveries left. A quicker one there, getting the edge. And look at that work, look at that work. Bit of mix up, but that's okay. That's okay, just get a single there. So 9 runs out of the first 5 deliveries. Jigar comes back on strike. Is he targeting another boundary or a maximum to end the over? A quicker one. A shot that's been pulled toward the leg side. There's a protection. 2 fielders already standing there. Should be able to cut that off. And a single to end the over. So a 10-run over comes to an end. 13 overs been completed. 88 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Aditya comes back with the second over. Jigar is there on strike. There was an appeal. There was an appeal, and the umpire says it's a wicket. Umpire says it's a wicket. It was pitched in line. This is what umpire is signaling towards the batsman Jigar. He's not happy. He's not happy. And you would not see any batter usually being happy when the ball hits the pad and the umpire gives out. And that's a wicket. Aditya gets a breakthrough. Breaks the partnership which was just building up. So Jigar, after scoring 20 runs and 2 maximum for the team, has to come back. Let's look at the replay. Let's look at the replay. It was pitched in line. It was pitched in line. Yes, that looks out. I know that the batter wasn't happy. So wicket number 5 falls. Wicket number 5 falls. 88 runs. A flighted delivery again. It is going towards the boundary, but the fielder standing inside the fine leg gets a good work. Again, the same shot. And I think this time he should get a boundary. He does. But it was a wide delivery. It was a wide delivery, which means they get 5 runs there. Yeah, it did not connect at all. Jimmy is able to find that gap, and I think he should get a boundary, which he does. What a boundary that is. He was able to find that gap. I think the way he's batting, he's actually want to score on every single delivery that is coming in. He's got enough. He's got enough deliveries to face. He should be staying there with Jignesh because Jignesh is there on the crease since long. There's a chance of a run out. A bit of misfield there, but the fielder standing in the circle. Jignesh gets a single there. And with that single, 100 run comes to on board. After a wicket on the first delivery, 12 runs being scored out of the 4 deliveries. A flighted delivery played straight towards the point fielder. There was a chance of a run out, but a quick throw was needed. Last delivery of the second over coming in from Aditya. He's been expensive till now. He's got a wicket. That's a good thing, but he's been expensive. And a dot delivery to end the over. So we come to the end of 14 over. The scorecard that we see on board is 101 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Now Krishanu comes back with the second over. There's a field change that's been requested. Now Krishanu comes back with the second over. Jignesh on strike. This is going in the air. This is going in the air. Falls in the safest area on the ground. So a single being taken. Now Jimesh on strike. I want to see this challenge that would be happening between Jimesh and Krishanu, because left arm spinner to a right-handed batsman and a batter who's in a hurry to score runs for the team. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a connection that will be done by Jimesh, or will this be a challenge that would be won by the bowler? Field change that's been done, a fine leg being brought in. A flighted delivery on the offside, plays very smartly towards the covers area for a single. Jignesh on strike to Krishanu. A quicker one, hitting the edge, going straight toward the third man fielder. No run there. Flighted delivery. It is going in the air. There's a fielder coming in, and what a catch that is! What a catch that is! In the deep. That's a catch that's been taken by Preetham. What a beautiful work that's been done in the deep. And a batter who was set for some time is returning back. Jignesh goes on 15. And wicket number 6 falls. Let's have a look at the replay and look at the work that's been done beautifully in the deep. Wasn't a bad shot, but the work that's been done in the deep is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This type of work is something that your captain would be expecting out of any of the fielders standing in the deep. If you are doing some great work like this, no one can stop you from winning a particular match, because everyone knows that there's a saying called as matches to be won by taking catches. And a wicket that Krishanu have got for the team. I would say at this moment, NSCI will be very happy. The captain would be very happy with the decision that he has taken after winning the toss, deciding to field first, because in the next inning, you would see there's an appeal, but the umpire says not out. Single to start the over. Lokesh and Jimish at the moment on crease. They have 29 deliveries left in this inning. I think they should be playing that very smartly. At least take up a total around 140 or 45 plus to keep something for the bowlers to defend. And a good shot that's been played in the covers area. Again, a great work being done in the deep by the fielder. A good throw as well. 2 runs being taken. Was a good shot played by Lokesh. This is going in the air. Looks like a boundary. Yes, it is. A welcome boundary after a long time. I'm sure the viewers would be happy and we are happy as well. This is what we want to see at the moment because last couple of overs left, the dead overs left, and both the batters have to score good for the team to take up to a total of at least 140 or 50 plus to keep something for their bowlers. So Lokesh gets a boundary, doing some good work, following the basics, taking 2 runs, rotating the strike. Jimish and Lokesh there. 7 runs already out of those 3 deliveries. A quicker one there from Preetham. A dot delivery to come back. Again, a good shot that's been played. It is going straight towards the boundary. Will this be a boundary again? Yes, it does. So 2 boundaries in this over. What a good over this has been. 11 runs already in 5 deliveries. Lokesh have got 2 boundaries already in his inning. He's playing the shots in the right areas where there's very less risk, which is the area above the head of the umpire. He wanted to hit that again in the same area, but getting the edge. There's a call for the second run, and they get that successfully. So an over with 13 runs comes to an end. 16 overs being completed. 116 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. The umpire says 1 short run being taken, which is why we have to reduce 1 of them, and it stays on 115 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. This is SMPL 5.0 Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Paramount Sports and Nutrition official sports nutrition partner, Trupti official food partner. This is the third over coming in from Krishanu. He's got a wicket as well for the team. 17th over in progress. Full charge delivery. You can't bowl such kind of deliveries to this man, Lokesh, who's connecting so well. This looks like the biggest of the evening till now. Krishanu, you need to control. You need to control and try to bowl some good deliveries to this man who's connecting so well under the lights. That's gone way above the head of everyone. Everyone just have to keep watching. What a maximum that was. What a good sight to watch. 6 runs. What is the next delivery going to be? Oh, he's got a bit of turn. You would rarely see a lot of turn on this particular pitch, but Krishanu gets that, which is why it was a dot delivery. The swing of the bat that we see from Lokesh was similar to the one that he played before this particular delivery for a maximum. I'm sure this man wants to score some more runs in this particular over. He dips in, gets a single towards the covers area. Bit of mix up, and they convert that single into double. Good running between the wickets from Jimish and Lokesh. Some expensive overs that we are seeing in the end. Already 9 runs in 4 deliveries from Krishanu. Lokesh on strike. Will this be a maximum or a boundary? I feel this will be a boundary. We have to wait and watch. This goes straight towards the long off fielder. He does the misfield. And I won. I just said this looks like a boundary. And the fielder says, let me give a boundary. Bad work. Not a good work that you expect from your fielders. Some of your good fielders. It wasn't required. He should have taken that very easily. And look at the lazy work that's been done. By the long off fielder gets the boundary. 13 runs. Are we getting a maximum on the last delivery of this over? Oh, hitting the edge. Going towards the square leg. And that's an over to be completed. So 13 runs off that over. 17 overs bowled. 128 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. Pritham comes back. It was pitched outside off. Jimish wanted to play that towards the leg side. Ideally, that should have been hit towards the covers here because the fielders were standing inside the circle, but he decides to play that towards the leg side. So a delivery with a single to start the over. But the good thing that Jimish have done is brought Lokesh back on strike. We have to wait and watch what kind of a change that we will see, because this is a power surge over. But only 2 fielders came outside the circle. A shot that's been hit straight toward the fielder standing on the offside. Bit of misfield again. They get 2 runs successfully. So 3 runs out of those 2 deliveries, 4 deliveries left where there's a protection that can be kept only 2 fielders outside the circle. I'm sure Lokesh would want to score at least a maximum in this over. This is what he would be expecting. This is what the captain of DDP would be expecting. Third delivery of the over. Hitting the edge, going toward the fielder of the long on. A single there. Four runs out of 3 deliveries. Last 3 deliveries left. Ramesh on strike. He wanted to score that toward the leg side, but hitting the edge. Getting a single. 2 deliveries left, and that's a bye. That's been signaled by the umpire. A shot that is in the air, but will just settle for a single. A successful over, I would say, from Pritham, even after setting up this over to be a power surge over, where just 2 fielders can be kept outside the circle. Last delivery of the 18th over, 134 runs on board. And a dot delivery to end the over. So 18 overs been completed, 12 deliveries left in this inning, 134 runs on board for the loss of 6 wickets. This is the last over coming in from Yash. He's been successful. He's got a wicket. And look at that. This is what I just said. This man has been a successful man. A beautiful delivery right on the money. Gets the big wicket. Lokesh comes back after facing 16 deliveries and scoring 27 runs for the team. He's played a good part for the team. But look at that delivery. Look at the area where it was being pitched. It was pitched right in the area where every left arm spinner would want to do it, and gets a wicket. inning. Jimmy is taking enough of his time to face last 10 deliveries in the inning. And a shot that he wanted to play toward the leg side, but the ball stayed low. A flighted delivery. Jimmy plays that towards the leg side. Now, if you look at Jamish and his hairstyle and the way he's wearing helmet, he reminds me of Mahendra Singh Dhoni when he entered in the Indian team. Kunal plays that towards the long off fielder for a single. It's a good over, 19th over, a crucial over from Yash. He's got a wicket. Hasn't been scored for a maximum or a boundary yet. This is the last delivery. Are we getting a maximum or a boundary on this delivery? And this man gets the third wicket. Successful overs that we have seen. 4 overs successfully being bowled by Yash, where he got 3 wickets for the team in just 18 runs that he gave. Economy of 4.5. What an over this has been. 2 wickets in the 19th over. A dream over from the captain's end that any bowler would bring in. So 19 overs been completed, 140 runs on board for the loss of 8 wickets. And we have Manish stepping in for the team. We've seen a good test cricket since a couple of days between India and England. But at this particular moment, England stands strong where Ollie Pope is playing on 148 runs. I think this is the first time that I've seen any batter from abroad coming in and scoring some good runs for the team, because usually you would see a chart that would be shown by the Indian bowlers on them in the second inning. Coming back to the live that you're watching on YouTube, this is a match between NA and DDP happening. NA won the toss and they had decided to field first. And they would be very happy with the performance that the bowlers have shown. Last 5 deliveries left in this inning. A shot that Kunal wanted to play toward the leg side but does not connect that at all. He's trying his best since long time, but unfortunately unable to do that. SMPL 5.0 Electrolux official hydration partner, without official apparel partner, Paramount Sports and Nutrition official sports nutrition partner, and Trupti official food partner. A single there on the third delivery. Last 3 deliveries left in this inning. We have to wait and watch if Manish, the new man who just stepped in, will be able to get any boundary or a maximum. And a shot that's been played toward the leg side. There's a protection that's been kept. Just a single. Some good last 2 overs that we have seen from Aditya and Yash. Long off going back. There's a fielder that's brought in on the circle in the covers. And that's a wicket. That's a wicket. Great bowling performance that we have seen for the bowlers of NA. They would be very happy. Karan would be very happy with the performance that all the bowlers have shown. It was pitched up right on the good length. It was going straight on the stumps. The batsman misses that completely. And another wicket falls. So wicket number 9 falls. 142 runs on board. Rakesh comes in. The tail ender. The last man to face the last delivery coming in from Aditya. Rakesh charges and wanted to play that towards the covers area and gets 2 runs there successfully. He wanted to try for another run but could not do that. So we come to the end. And umpire says that's out. They wanted to try for the 3rd run. And umpire says that's out. So they are all out on 144 runs. So 144 runs on board. They have put up a total of 145 runs being set up in front of NA. So we come to the end of the first inning. 144 runs being put up on board. So we will see you after a short break when they chase down a total of 145. The request of the bowler. And looks like the first wicket. Yes, it is. Another spinner coming in from Mountains End, Preetham. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. There was a fielder. No run yet from this over. And look at that shot out of nowhere. He decides. A flight to delivery again, and the result remains the same. A flight to delivery plays in the air for a while and finds the gap between those fielders and gets the. This is going in the air. Is this going to be the first maximum? Yes, it is. Partnership building up because we have seen the first wicket falling in the first over itself. Again, a shot that's been pulled. And it's a draw. Yash coming back after. Oh, look at that. Look at that connect. Is that a wicket? Is that a wicket? Yes, it is. He's trying to hit every single delivery hard. Maybe that's the way he plays. Look at that. Look at that. Again, a shot that's going in the air. Will this go straight in the hands? Sunil has got 2 wickets for the team already in his first over. And look at the shot coming in. This is going way, way, way. And look at that work that's been done. Now, new bowler being brought in, Aditya, a left-arm spinner coming in with his first over from the Mountains End. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. A shot that is going in the air. Will this be a maximum, the biggest of the evening? Aditya comes back with the second over. Jigar is there on strike. There was an appeal. There was an appeal, and the umpire says. Again, the same shot. And I think this time he should get a boundary. He does. Jimmy is able to find that gap, and I think he should get a boundary, which he does. Flight to delivery. It is going in the air. There's a fielder coming in, and what a catch that is. This is going in the air. Looks like a boundary. Yes, it is. Again, a good shot that's been played. It is going straight towards the boundary. Will this be a boundary again? Yeah. Full charge delivery. You can't bowl such kind of deliveries to this man. Look, maximum order boundary. I feel this will be a boundary. We have to wait and watch. This goes straight towards the long off fielder. He does the misfield. This is the last over coming in from Yash. He's been successful. He's got a wicket. And look at that. This is what I just said. This man delivery. And this man gets the third wicket. The covers. And that's a wicket. That's a wicket. Rakesh charges and wanted to play that towards the covers area and gets 2 runs there successfully. He wanted to try for another run but could not do that. So we come to the end. And umpire says that's out. They wanted to try for the 3rd run. And umpire says that's out. So they are all out on 144 runs. So a total to be chased down by NA is 145. That's been put up by DDP in front of them. We have seen some great bowling performance in the first inning, where they have controlled their extras there. They made sure that they're not letting them score some good runs. But on the other side, we have seen some great batting as well being shown by the batters of DDP. First delivery from Jignesh being scored for 2 runs. Preetham and Prasad are the openers for the team NA. A shot that's been played towards the offside. Fielder standing inside the circle. A dot delivery. A good delivery that was, hitting the edge, getting a single just a couple of inches away from the stumps. Preetham was lucky on that particular delivery. Unlucky is the man with the left arm, Jignesh. A defense that's been done by Prasad in the first delivery. Military printed pads that we see from Prasad. What kind of inning that would be played by these two batters. They don't have a big total in front of them to chase down in a 20-over game. And a shot that's been played toward the leg side. There's no fielder standing there. Will this be the first boundary from Prasad's bat? Yes, it is. So we see the first boundary of the inning. So he's off the mark. Prasad is off the mark with that boundary. It has hit the edge. There was no mid-wicket standing outside the circle. There he hits a boundary. Again, a shot played in the same direction but goes straight toward the fielder standing inside the circle. First over being completed, 7 runs on board for the loss of no wicket. A total of 145 to be defended by the bowlers from DDP. It is something which is possible if they are going ahead and making sure that they are bowling some good deliveries and some good overs, getting wickets, then they should be able to get this over. On the other side, both the openers from NA looks all set. A shot that's been hammered towards the offside above the head of the point fielder. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries we have seen in both the overs. Rakesh over have been started with a short pitch delivery on the offside. And the batter decided to score that above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle. A good way to start the over. Good way to start the over. Pritham gets the boundary on the first delivery from Rakesh. A beautiful delivery. Beautiful seam position there. Hitting the right areas of the pitch. Now, it's been a dream area for any of a pace bowler. The good length area where usually you will see bowlers like Muhammad Shami or Bumrah, Dale Steyn. They believe in bowling in such kind of areas because they have been successful getting those. A dot delivery after being scored for a boundary and hitting the pads. There was an appeal, but the umpire says a lot of height that we could see live on YouTube. And the right decision being made by the umpire. Good deliveries to come back after being scored for a boundary in the first delivery from Rakesh. Good high arm action that Rakesh has. A controlled run-up that he has. Not a big run-up, I would say. A controlled run-up that ideally a right-arm pace bowler should have. That's what he has. He's got a slip that should be there for a pace bowler in the beginning. A shot that's been played towards the fielder standing inside the circle on long off. A dot delivery there. A shot that's been hammered above the fielder standing inside the circle. Goes for a boundary. Another boundary in this over. What a shot that is from Pritham. What a shot that was. What a shot that was. Again, a short pitch delivery after bowling some good deliveries. So he's been scored on the bad deliveries for a boundary. 2 boundaries in this over. A good start for the team NA. So a dot to end the over. 8 runs of that over. 2 overs being completed. 15 runs on board for the loss of no wicket. So third over being started. That's a good start from the team anyway. They're chasing a total of 145 runs. Jignesh was being scored for 7 runs in the first over. And after that, we have seen an over where 2 boundaries have been scored from Pritham. Prasad started his inning with a boundary as well. So 3 boundaries in those 15 runs that you see on board at the moment between these 2 batters. Beautiful delivery. It was an in-swinging delivery. Prasad wanted to make some room for himself and wanted to find that gap. But a good field setup being done. The only way NA can win this particular match is getting back-to-back wickets in quick successions. The reason is only one, that the total that they have put up on this particular pitch in Lonavala, it's a big scoring game. It's a big scoring game that you usually get to see here, but here you have seen 144 runs being scored. But on the other side, we all know that this is cricket, a game which you cannot predict at all. A bit of discussion from Prasad and Pritham. 3-dot deliveries there. In swinging delivery, played very smartly towards the offside. We haven't seen some footwork that's happening from Prasad. He plays wherever he's standing. No footwork that I've seen from him. We have seen some footwork being done by Pritham. Prasad believes in standing and delivering. It becomes a bit of difficult as far as you are Virendra Sehwag. We have seen that man doing it for the Indian team. In most of the situations where every single delivery that would come to him, we have seen first delivery of every inning, he loves scoring a boundary to start the inning. Bit of footwork now and plays that towards the covers area, and a good work by the fielder standing inside the circle. So 5-dot deliveries till now. Are we seeing the first maiden over of the evening between these two teams, Team NA and Team DDP? Good over till now from Jignesh. This is what they need. This is what they need, at least in the power play. What a delivery that is. What a delivery, and what a way to get a maiden over. So we have seen the first maiden over of the inning. 3 overs being completed. 15 runs on board for the loss of no wicket. Kunal is the new bowler who's just come in from Wet and Joy's end. Pritham on strike, who scored some good boundaries in his inning. We've just seen a good over, a good maiden over just a couple of deliveries back. A shot that's been hammered above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle and gets the boundary. Boundary to start the over. Pritham believes that at this particular moment he should take a charge and try to score most of the boundaries from his bat itself, which he's doing for the team. Starting the over with the boundary. A field change that's been done now. Cover's been sent back. Short pitch delivery there. Goes straight towards the covers area for a single. So Prasad comes back on strike. Now we will see a contest between a left-arm spinner and left-handed batsman. Flighted delivery again to Prasad. A dot delivery there again. Lot of dot deliveries. Pressure at the moment on Prasad. He would surely want to release that pressure out of scoring a boundary or a maximum. At this moment, he's into pressure. A lot of dot delivery that we have seen till now. Flight to delivery again, straight on the stumps. Again a dot delivery. There was an appeal. There was an appeal. It was going way down towards the leg side. Another over comes to an end. 4 overs being completed. 20 runs on board without a wicket. Now Rakesh comes back and end being changed for him. He's coming in from Mountains End. Usually you would see a bit of bounce from that particular end. And from the other end you would see some spin that happens. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of an over that would come in from Rakesh. Because he was being scored for 8 runs in his first over. A field change that's been done.
Pritham is taking enough of his time to be on the pitch. First delivery from Rakesh to Pritham in the second over. A defense that's been done a good way to start the over. A shot that he hammers towards the leg side, getting the edge. Should be able to get a single, which he does. Brings back Prasad on strike. We have seen some pressure that's been built up on Prasad as he hasn't been able to connect well. Lot of dot deliveries. One made an over straight to him. He's faced 6 those deliveries, and before this over, we have seen 4 dot deliveries back to him. So we have to wait and watch what kind of a shot that would be played by Prasad to release the pressure. A side chain that's been done from Rakesh to Prasad. It's a shot that's been played in the air. There was a fielder and a stop that's been done beautifully in the deep. A great stop, and they have just taken a single run. What a great work being done in the deep. Let's have a look at the replay and the work that's been done by the deep fielder. It was in the air for a while. There was a fielder standing inside the circle who wanted to charge that up, but the fielder from the third man covers that up, and look at the work that's been done. Saves 3 runs for the team. This is what they need, because the total that they have put up is just 144, where they need to field in the right areas, right way, get wickets. A miss that's been done by Pritham. Till now, it's been a good over from Rakesh. There's 2 runs being scored. Going in the air. And there's a fielder standing in the covers, which he does. Great in the deep. There was a chance of a run out. But the throw did not came that quick. So 2 runs there being added on the 5th delivery of the over. Just 4 runs being scored out of those 5 deliveries. And a good delivery to end the over. A good delivery to end the over. So 5 overs being completed, 24 runs on board without a wicket for the team anyway. They're chasing a total of 145.
Sixth over in progress. The new bowler being brought in, Pankaj, from the mountains end. Prasad have lot of dot deliveries in the inning that he's facing. I'm sure the captain from the NA and the bowlers of NA, the bowlers and the captain of DDP would want Prasad to be there for a longer time on strike. But as soon as he gets one boundary or a maximum, the pressure would be released out of him. And I am waiting for that particular moment. Look at that. He looks frustrated. He looks very frustrated at the moment. Sixteen deliveries that Prasad have faced, just 5 runs being scored. On the other side, Pritham have faced same deliveries and scored 19 runs for the team. Now at this particular moment, what Prasad should ideally do is he should keep on rotating the strike. As far as he's rotating the strike, he will not have a pressure on him, because on the other side, if Pritham is scoring good, he should keep him most of the time on crease, on strike. 5.3 overs, 25 runs on board, 120 runs more to get. 87 deliveries left. Pritham comes back on strike. And a wicket, from Pankaj. He gets a big man, the big wicket, and they strike. This is what they need. Someone from their team, one bowler should get a wicket, bowl some good overs from the team. And he gets that, and he gets the big wicket. It was an over-pitch delivery. But the batsman completely misses that. And Pritham scores 19 runs for the team. So 25 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now the captain Karan comes in to take the charge from here, but they have lost a wicket on 25. Pankaj is the man who's got a wicket for them already. 4 deliveries that he's bowled, he's got a wicket as well. Just a run being scored out of those 4 deliveries. We have to wait and watch last 2 deliveries. And a beautiful delivery that was. Oh, what a good delivery to welcome the captain. Beautiful delivery that was from Pankaj. It was an outswinging delivery. Karan wasn't expecting that good delivery from there. Last delivery of the first over from Pankaj. And a shot that the captain wanted to charge and play toward the leg side. but he misses that. What a good over this has been. Just a run being scored and a wicket as well. 6 overs being completed, 25 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. So Kunal comes in with the second over. First delivery to starting with the delivery bowling on the offside. A dot delivery to start there. And a quick single was needed, but they decide to stay back. Now the captain want to have some word with Prasad because he's the man who looks into pressure on every single delivery that he's facing. 19 delivery that he has faced in his inning. Just 6 runs that he has scored, and just to give you a reminder, he scored a boundary in that particular inning till now. So after that, just 2 singles that we have seen his inning. Shot going in the air. Oh, and a drop catch. And I knew this is coming because Prasad was into pressure. Prasad was into pressure. I knew this was coming from Prasad because he wants to score something big and try to release off that pressure. But on the other side, a catch drop that's been done. So a single being taken, the captain Karan Chugh comes back on strike. Shot that's been played very nicely towards the leg side. And it goes for a 1 bounce boundary. That was a beautiful shot coming in from the captain's bat. He knew where the fielders were standing, and a 1 bounce boundary there. Last delivery of the second over from Kunal to the captain Karan. He's trying to defend that. And a quick run. And a quick run was needed. And a wicket has fallen. Not the right way. Not the right way for Prasad to go back. He wasn't ready for that kind of a run. So 2 wickets have fallen. 2 wickets have fallen. Just to give you a reminder, they're chasing down a total of 145. And they've lost 2 wickets. Prasad has been sent back. Now Ankit is the new batter who's just stepped in. A bowling change and a batting change that has happened. Nikunj is coming in from the mountains end. Ankit is the new batter, just stepped in. 2 wickets have fallen. Just to give you a reminder, a total of 145 to be chased down by NA. And DDP have already got both the openers being sent back to the pavilion. It's a good game that we are witnessing at the moment, right here in Lonavala. $115 to get still out of those 78 deliveries. Quick run again and a misfield being done. If that would have been collected and thrown towards the stump, we would have seen another run out. Not sure why the captain Karan is taking such quick runs when they need a partnership. And they need to stick back there. A single being taken from Ankit. He's off the mark with a single. Captain Karan comes back on strike. Reverse sweep coming in. And a boundary. This was the first reverse sweep that we have seen today in this particular match. What a shot that was. He was ready. He knew where Nikunj would be bowling. And look at that. It was a reverse sweep with one hand. Reminds me of Maxwell. Glenn Maxwell is the one who loves hitting the reverse sweep most of the time. Oh! It was hitting the edge. It was hitting the edge of the captain. A great delivery that was from Nikunj. Gets a single. Gets a single there. Last delivery of the 8th over, 37 runs on board. A shot that's being played by Ankit on back foot for a single. So we come to the end of 8 overs. The scorecard that we have on board is 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. So monkey wicket together. A full toss that's been hammered above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle and gets a boundary. Ankit starting that over with a boundary. What a shot that is. It was a full toss delivery. Ankit connects that well and gets a boundary for the team. So this is the first boundary for him and a welcome boundary, I would say, after a couple of overs that we have seen. Flighted delivery there. Ankit defending that and Karan says, let's take a single.
and they have successfully done that. So the captain comes back on strike. Good over to start with a boundary and a single. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a shot selection that would be done by the captain, Karan. Smart shot that he played towards the leg side. Looks like a boundary again. He knew where the fielders are. There was no fine leg standing there. There was a square leg that was being sent out by the captain to stop that particular shot that was being played in a couple of overs before by the captain. But this time he knew there's no fine leg, which is why he decides to play that shot and gets a boundary. Flighted delivery again. Karan plays that and finds the gap again. Another boundary. An expensive over we are witnessing at the moment from Kunal. Captain knew it was a flighted delivery. He knew where the fielder inside the circle was standing, and that's a misfield, I would say. Should have been stopped there. Should have been stopped. If you want to defend a total of 144 runs, you need to stop those singles or a boundary. 3 boundaries in that particular over. Beautiful delivery to come back. Ankit wanted a run, but the captain denies. A dot delivery to come back. Beautiful delivery there. And they get a single to end the over. So an over of 14 runs come to an end. 9 overs been completed. 52 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Now Nikunj comes back with the second over. Karan is the man who's on strike at the moment. Goes on back foot, plays that shot straight towards the long on fielder for a single. A flighted delivery there. Ankit plays that again straight towards the long on. Both the runs being scored in that particular area. Just to give you a reminder, once this match gets over, do not leave your screens or your mobile phones, because you would be seeing another match after this to make your weekend more special. Flighted delivery there. Karan wanted to play that towards the leg side. And a direct hit. At the non-striker's end. Umpire says it's a wide delivery. So 2 runs there. We have seen a great wicket. Yes, the umpire says it's out. Looks like he was bowled. For a moment, we thought it was stumped. That's the same thing that the batter thought. We would like to see that in a replay. Because in a real-time situation, we haven't seen that. Look at that. Yes, that's a wicket. The ball has hit straight on the stumps. Wicket number 3 falls. Ankit has to step back after scoring 8 runs for the team. Who will be the man taking this match for the team NA? So we will see you after a short break. That's a drinks break. Nikunj has already got a wicket. He's been successful in this over. Are we going to witness that, a low-scoring game? A shot that's been played by Aditya towards the point field, and they get a single there. So Aditya gets off the mark with a single. So 10 overs being complete. There's a scorecard that we see on board. It's 57 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Viral is the new man who just stepped in, a spinner that's been brought in from Wet and Joy N. 10 overs been completed, half of the work being done successfully by the bowlers of DDP. They have not given many runs out of those 10 overs. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of an inning that will be built up by Aditya and Karan for the team. Flighted delivery to start the over, a dot delivery to begin. A flighted delivery again and gets a single there. We are witnessing a very good match at the moment, I'm sure. 58 deliveries left, 87 to get. It's not a big total that to get in a 20 over game, because we have seen teams scoring more than 100 runs in in 60 deliveries last 10 overs. At this particular moment, Karan is the man who's playing. The captain is taking the charge. He needs to stay there for the longer time. Make sure that he's doing the right selection of the shots. A field change that's been done for him. Point fielder being brought in a bit finer. There's no third man, no fine leg there. A square leg standing inside the circle. Beautiful flighted delivery and gets a turn as well. Gets a single. Now, single is something that no bowler would mind, even if 6 singles being taken in 6 deliveries, because it will keep the match going. The economy would be kept low. As far as a bowler being not scored for any maximum or boundaries, they would be happy. Flighted delivery, and look at the turn. Look at the turn. Let's have a look at the replay. Let's have a look at the replay. Look at the turn that he's got. Again, a dot delivery. So 2 back-to-back dot deliveries. Just 2 runs. Just 2 runs being scored out of those 5 deliveries from Viral. A successful over till now. Last delivery of the over. Will Aditya try something on this particular delivery? He doesn't. He doesn't. So great over comes to an end. 11 overs being completed. 59 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Nikunj comes back for his 3rd over. He's got a wicket in his previous over. Captain Karan on strike. A flighted delivery. Umpire says it's a wide delivery. Flighted delivery going in the air. It was above the head of the fielder standing inside the circle, and they get 2 runs there successfully. Good running between the wicket. Aditya and Karan doing that for the team. Oh, it has been missed completely from the captain. Now what the captain is trying to find is he's trying to find a boundary in every single over, because 52 deliveries left at this particular moment, and they need to score somewhat around 83 runs to win this match, which is not that easy. Not that easy. They were charging up to Nikunj, but gets an edge and gets a single there. Now on the other side, you would also see that Aditya have faced enough deliveries. He's faced 8 deliveries where we have seen a lot of deliveries being dot deliveries. Now in his inning, we have seen 7 dot deliveries. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a conversion that he does as far as the match progresses. A field change that's been done by the captain and been requested by the bowler Nikunj. He wants to move the cover field a bit finer. That is what he's requesting for. Are we expecting a maximum or a boundary in this particular over from the bat of Aditya? A dot delivery. Another dot delivery, creating more and more pressure. Again a dot delivery. Oh no. A misfield being done, which will let them take a single to end the over. So 12 overs being completed. The scorecard that we see on board is 64 runs. 81 runs to get out of 48 deliveries. After bowling some great deliveries, great spin that we have seen from Viral, he's coming in with the second over. A sweep shot that's been selected by Aditya. He might get a boundary there. He might get a boundary. He does. He doesn't? What's the signal from the umpire? He says that's okay. He says that's okay. That's not a boundary. So 2 run of the first delivery from Viral. A shot that's been played toward the leg side. A fielder was trying to come in, but the umpire says it's a boundary. That shot might release some pressure off from Aditya. It's a good connect. It's a good connect. So 6 runs to start the over for Viral. Aditya has decided to sweep most of the delivery that would come in. He's targeting the leg side area. The protection is already there in the leg side, but Aditya has been successful finding the gaps. So 7 runs in the first 3 deliveries. Karan comes back on strike. Flighter delivery again. Karan rotates the strike, brings back Aditya on strike. 8 runs still now out of those 4 deliveries that's been bowled by Viral. They have to play smart. They have to play smart because they don't have a big total in front of them at this particular moment. But the way the bowling performance that's been done by DDP is absolutely excellent. Tremendous work that the bowlers have done. And look at that seam position and the area where the ball is being pitched up. A single being taken again. Aditya have requested for a glove change after this over. There's a bit of dew on the ground already, which will play a big part, a big role. And that's a wide delivery. Extra run in that over. Keeper does a good work on the leg side collecting that. Last delivery of the 13th over. A shot that's been played very smartly. And a good work by the fielder from the square leg, covering that 10 meters distance and stopping that ball and saving 3 runs for the team. So 13 overs completed. Now the equation that they have is 70 runs to get out of 42 deliveries. On a shot that's been sat and played towards the leg side. What a shot that was. Look at that maximum. Look at the replay. He was sitting on one leg as if he was playing a spinner, but it was a pace bowler. Look at that. He sat down. What a shot that is. Beautiful. If there are players watching cricket live this match, you need to learn this. You need to learn such kind of invention when your team needs for you. With that maximum, the scorecard moves to 81. That means 64 to get out of 41 deliveries. Pankaj's over have been started with a maximum. If you remember, his first over had been scored just for a run. And a wicket to come back. A wicket to come back. What a good comeback that is from Pankaj. He would be delighted. The captain is delighted. We can see from his smile. On the other side, the captain, Karan, is disappointed. Because there was no need for him to play that kind of a shot. When he started this over with a maximum, why there's a need for him to try something else? So Karan departs, playing an inning of 31 runs for the team. Look at that. There wasn't any need. It wasn't a bad delivery. The delivery stayed low. And Karan was expecting some bounce there, which he couldn't get, and which is why you see a lot of disappointment there. A big, big wicket in the right time where the team DDP would need it. Wicket number 4 falls. Harsh coming in. What a good comeback from Pankaj after being scored for a maximum in the first delivery. He wins the challenge. He gets the wicket of a big man, the captain of NA. Harshvardhan is the new man who just stepped in. A dot delivery again. Now from here, what the DDP team would want is they would not try and look out for wickets. They would try and look out for dot deliveries. That would create a lot of pressure as well. And a shot that's been played towards the covers here. There's a bit of mix-up between both the batters. No run there. Hitting the edge from the bat of Harshvardhan. Dot again. Remember, this over was being started with a maximum. And now, just that many runs being scored. Not even a single run being taken. Pankaj have got 2 wickets for the team. Last delivery of the over. Harshvardhan on strike. He plays that shot towards the leg side and gets a single there. So to end the over, 14 overs been completed, 82 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now Jignesh comes back with his third over. Harshvardhan is the man who's on strike. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. The umpire signals that as a leg by. A shot that's been hammered above the head of the long off fielder for a boundary. Aditya gets the boundary for the team. It's very important from the team's perspective for him to stay there for a longer time because they've lost all the good wickets. He's the man who's understood the pitch very nicely, which is why he's taking the charge and trying to hit some good shots. A shot that's been hammered towards the leg side. Looks like another boundary. Yes, it is. Two back-to-back boundaries. Aditya is the man who's taking the charge. Look at that. It was a bit of change of pace, but that didn't work. And a boundary. So two boundaries back-to-back in this over. 9 runs being scored. Again, a shot that's been hammered and finds the gap, and 3 boundaries back to back. Whoa. What a change of a session that is we have seen. Look at that. Look at that. Right connect, right gap. 3 boundaries from Aditya. This is what they needed to bring back the momentum. I told you in the beginning this is going to be a low-scoring, interesting match, which is what we have seen at this particular moment. 32 deliveries left. Again, a shot that's been hammered, hitting the shoes of the bowler. It's a save. I thought it was being hammered again for a boundary. Again, a shot hitting the hands of the bowler. Could have been a catch, but such kind of catches will just stick to your hands. There's an appeal. There's an appeal, and the umpire says it's out. The umpire says it's out. Oh, not the right time to lose the wicket.
A big wicket that has fallen. Aditya goes back in a run-out succession.
Now Pankaj is the man who's again come back to create some more pressure. So dot to start the over. Harshvardhan and Krishanu are the man on the crease at the moment for the team. They need to score 49 runs in the rest 28 deliveries to be on the winning department, on the winning side. We have to wait and watch if this would be the partnership that would take them home. Or are we seeing some good bowling performance from Pankaj and the rest of the over that are pending? Beautiful delivery, and the pitched up. It was being pitched up in the right area. Good length delivery. Krishanu and Harshvardhan are the new man who's there on the crease. Now they need to score. They need to score big. It's not looking easy at all. It's not looking easy at all. This is what I said in the beginning. This is cricket. Anything can happen anytime. You might see a big scoring game being chased down by the other team easily, and you might see a low scoring game that wouldn't be chased down by a good team as well. A single being taken. Pankaj have been very good with the left arm. He's got 2 wickets from the team. Just 11 runs that he has given in his spell. A shot that's been played by Krishanu towards the offside. Gets a single and they get another run because there was no backup and there was no need. There was no need for that particular fielder to throw that. Pankaj isn't happy with that. Pankaj isn't happy with that at all. Last delivery of the 16th over, 100 runs on board already. 25 deliveries left. And they have 45 to get. Krishanu on strike. And a wicket falls again. Wicket number 6 falls and Pankaj gets man number 3. 3 over spell from Pankaj, getting 3 wickets from the team. Will he be the golden arm? Will he be the man of the match? We have to wait and watch. Krishanu falls. Just scored 3 runs for the team. So we come to the end of 16 overs. 24 deliveries left, 45 to get, and they have just 4 wickets in hand. It was a straight delivery. It was a straight delivery. Krishanu wasn't at all standing where the ball was being pitched up, which is why he loses his wicket. So 24 deliveries left, 45 to get. Nikunj comes back with his last over. Harshvardhan on strike. Shot that's been played straight towards the side screen. The long ball will cut that off. Gets a single. At the moment, DDP are taking the charge. They are on front foot at the moment. They have put in a lot of pressure on every single batter. For me, the game changer would be the run out that has just happened for Aditya. I think he should have stayed there because he scored 3 boundaries back to back in a particular over, and losing a wicket in a run out succession is not something that would make you feel happy. And if you would go back and have a look at the action replay or the highlights, you would see that it was lazy work that was being done by him. He literally did not even keep his back on ground. If that the bat would have been grounded, he would have been inside the pitch, which is why he looked very disappointed. The team is on back foot at the moment. The team NA is on the back foot at the moment. It's a low-scoring game. Last 2 deliveries left in this over. Just 2 runs being scored. With that single, it would be converted into 3. They wanted another run. A bit of mix-up. Another wicket. No. No, no, no. You cannot lose wickets like this. Should have been a single run. There was no need. There was no need at all to take another run. He wanted to take that, slips down there, and loses his wicket. So Harshvardhan has to go back. Let's have a look at the replay. It straight looked like a single run. There was no need of the second run at all. But look at that. Look at that. A bit of mix-up between both the batters, blaming each other, but losing a wicket is not the right thing at the moment. Last delivery of the 4th over from Nikunj. He's been very economical for the team. And a dot to end the over. A great spell comes to an end. 4 overs being completed. 20 runs being given by Nikunj with a wicket. And a dot delivery to end the over. Now 18 deliveries left, 42 to get. .5 runs to be scored every over. Will Kunal and Sunil can do it for the team, like how Sunil Narayan have done for the team as well. We are seeing Sunil Tanwani. Will he be the Sunil Narayan for the team? And look at that shot. Look at that shot. Has he found the gap? Oh, he does. He does. Good way to start the over with a boundary. And a boundary to start the over. 38 runs needed, 17 deliveries left. Kunal on strike. Gets a single. Right thing to do at the moment. "37 runs to get now. 16 deliveries left. Sunil Tanwani is the new man, facing his first delivery to a man with the golden arm, being successful, taking 3 wickets for the team. Pankaj, a left-arm pace bowler to a left-handed batsman. What kind of a contest are we expecting here? A contest that would be won by the bowler or by the batter? Let's wait and watch. Sunil plays that first delivery on back foot. A dot delivery from here. What would keep them happy? The team DDP would be very happy if they get dot deliveries or singles. Because for the team NA, they need boundaries and maximum to win this match. And a shot that's been hammered between those two fielders. But there's a protection that's been kept in the covers area, which is why it is a single that's been taken. 6 runs being scored out of those 4 deliveries. Last 2 deliveries left. A shot going in the air. Anyone coming in looks like the bowler itself, and caught and bowled. Wicket number 4 in the kitty of Pankaj. This is what I said. Will he be the man of golden arm picking up the trophy of man of the match? So Kunal departs. Wicket number 8 departs. I told you this already. Looks like a low-scoring, interesting game. And look at the bowling performance that the team NA have shown. Look at the performance that this man with a left arm have shown. He has got 4 wickets. He's got another delivery left in this over. Will this be a fifer? Will this be a fifer? Somnath is the new man who would be facing the last delivery from Pankaj. I'm sure Pankaj would be targeting the stumps. There should be a slip that should be brought in. There should be a slip that should be brought in. Oh, he couldn't get that. He couldn't get that. But yes, I would say it's a match-winning performance that Pankaj have given for his team. 4 overs, 19 runs, 4 wickets that this man have taken. And the scorecard that remains 12 deliveries left, 36 to get with 2 wickets in hand. Wide delivery to start the over from Manish. This is his first over. And a shot that's been played towards the covers area. The field is standing in deep. A single being taken. 34 to get out of 11 deliveries. Somnath plays that on back foot. And Somnath wanted another run. But Sunil denies. He says, let me take the strike and try something for the team. Ten deliveries left, 33 to get. And that's a shot that Sunil wanted to play straight towards the side screen, but could not connect that at all. A dot delivery again. Nine deliveries left, 32 to get. Will they be able to do that? Who's going to be the magician from the team NA? Will that be Sunil or Somnath? Let's wait and watch. A shot that's been played towards the offside. Just a single there. Singles will not hurt them. Singles will not be harmed. The DDP would be happy with those singles. Eight deliveries left, 32 to get. And look at that delivery. In swinging with pace. Last delivery of the 19th over coming in from Manish. And a single being taken off the last delivery by Somnath. Now the equation that they have is 31 to get from 6 deliveries left, which means they need to score 5 maximum. Any Rinku Singh there, any Rinku Singh being kept by the team NA. Is that Sunil or Somnath? Last over. 6 deliveries left. 5 maximum to get. For a while it was in the air. The viewers thought it was going for the first maximum. But just a single run. Five deliveries, 5 maximum to get. There hasn't been any positive inning that we have seen from the team NA in the entire department. We have seen some good shot selection being made by the captain Karan. And we have seen some good shot selection being made by Aditya. But except those two, there hasn't been good inning. Especially the opening did not stand that well. We have seen some lot of dot deliveries in the beginning, which had created a lot of pressure in the back end. That is what happens. If you are facing delivery that are coming your way, if you are not able to score them big, at least score singles. That is the basic that you would usually get to be taught by your coach or your batting coach or your team coach. They would tell you, make sure that you are not getting dot deliveries. At least get a single. Because when the strike keeps on rotating, it will not create any pressure on any of the batters. But that hasn't happened from the team NA. We have seen a lot of dot deliveries. Aditya and Preetham and Karan were the only ones who scored in double figures. Rest, everyone have scored in single figures. And we are seeing a boundary. We are seeing a boundary on the fourth delivery. That is coming in from the bat of Sunil. But they wouldn't mind. They wouldn't mind. The team NA wouldn't mind. Just the proceedings left. Last two deliveries left. DDP are taking the charge and winning it very happily and successfully. This is going in the air. And 2 runs should be taken. And look at the throw. And a wicket, I think. Yes, it is. What a throw that was. A quick throw that was straight in the keeper's glove. And gets another wicket. So wicket number 9 falls. Look at that. It was being played towards the leg side. And look at the throw that's been done by the fielder. One hand pickup straight in the gloves of the keeper and gets a wicket. The batsman was not even in the frame. And they lose wicket number 9. So there we are. Both the captain decides that let's end the match without wasting any time. So congratulations to the team DDP who have won this match successfully. So we come to the end of the first match between NA and DDP, where the team DDP wins this match and NA on the other side stays the loser, unfortunately. Stick to the screen for some time, because you would watch another match just a couple of minutes away live right here in Lonavala.